Hey, what is up, mortals? It is Charlie Rowan here, and before we get into the video, there are a few things I'd like to say. First, I highly recommend watching Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, as they are both great animes and there will be spoilers to both series in this video. Honey is a free browser add-on available on Google, Opera, Firefox, Safari. If it's a browser, it has Honey. All you have to do is when you're checking out on one of these major sites, just click that little orange button and it will scan the entire internet to find discount codes for you. They can normally save you between 2 and 15%. Trust me, that adds up. There's literally no reason not to install Honey. Just takes 2 clicks. Oh, and did we mention that it's free? Over 10 million people use it and it has 100,000 5-star reviews. So if you'd like to start saving money now, go to the link in the description and install Honey. The Mangekyo Sharingan, literally meaning kaleidoscope copy wheel eye, is an advanced form of the Sharingan that has only been activated by very few Uchiha. They are noted to be the heavenly eyes that see the truth of all creation without obstruction. The Mangekyo Sharingan's appearance varies from the normal Sharingan. The Mangekyo Sharingan usually looks like a pinwheel but is different for each user. The Mangekyo combines the user's iris and pupil to one shape, which mentioned earlier looks like a pinwheel. The requirements for someone to get the Mangekyo Sharingan are pretty devastating. The user needs to see the death of someone close to them. But the Uchiha misinterpreted the requirement, thinking that they need to kill their best friend themselves. As with any dojutsu, Mangekyo Sharingan can be transplanted into non-Uchiha, granting them all its abilities, albeit with steeper chakra demands. Abilities of a Mangekyo Sharingan can also be programmed to activate under certain circumstances, either within the user's own eye or in a target of the user's choosing. This programming remains even after death. The Mangekyo Sharingan also has consequences. If a user uses it too much, they'll lose sight permanently, unless they get another Uchiha's Mangekyo Sharingan transplanted into their eye, giving them the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan that doesn't cause blindness. The eternal Mangekyo Sharingan combines the design of the transplanted eye and the original, but they do not get any of the transplanted eyes. Using them comes with a particular sensation that sensors can feel, although it doesn't show which technique is being prepared. Even for true wielders, usage of the Mangekyo Sharingan's abilities can cause an excellent strain on the user. It drains a substantial amount of chakra when simply activating and maintaining the advanced dojutsu, and even more through each technique used. Even more, it can cause considerable damage to their being, leaving the body in agonizing pain and causing deterioration to their vision until eventually overusage leaves them blind. Their vision is often restored by transplanting the Mangekyo Sharingan of an Uchiha with strong blood ties, ideally a sibling, thus awakening the so-called eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Unlike with other transplants, this second evolution will allow the user to retain their original techniques, additionally to access the new eye's respective technique. Although these eyes merge the designs of the two Uchiha's Mangekyo Sharingan, they're still the eyes of the previous owner, and thus react to certain techniques that are aimed at the original owner's Mangekyo Sharingan. Also, they do not suffer any negative side effects from using them, even reducing chakra draining to an unnoticeably minimal level. According to Madara, the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is proof an Uchiha has continued to barge, despite experiencing great losses. The Mangekyo Sharingan also grants its user the power to read and decode the Uchiha clan's stone tablet. According to Obito, the Mangekyo Sharingan can decode some of it, but the Rinnegan can decode it all. The Mangekyo's abilities vary between each user, but when Uchiha have the Mangekyo Sharingan in both eyes, they have one ability in common. The Susanoo that summons a big colorful figure that embodies the user's will and fights for the Mangekyo's owner. The Susanoo's color differs between users, Sasuke's being purple, Itachi's being yellow, and Madara's is blue. Those three are the only canon users that can use the Susanoo, because those are the only people that were able to get the Mangekyo Sharingan in both eyes. The Susanoo has multiple stages. It starts with the skeletal structure of the Susanoo only being able to summon a ribcage for defense, or an arm to interact with objects. In the early stages, only the Susanoo's lower half is materialized. However, not all users can materialize the lower half. In later stages, the skeletal system gets armor and resembles an armored samurai. In even later stages, the user stabilized the chakra that compresses the Susanoo into the full-body Susanoo, or perfect Susanoo. The user also needs to have the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan before getting perfect Susanoo. Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan was awakened when he saw the suicide of his best friend, Shisui Uchiha. In his left Mangekyo Sharingan, he can use Tsukuyomi, and in his right Mangekyo Sharingan, he can use Amaterasu. The Tsukuyomi is a powerful genjutsu that changes the victim's perception of time, and the Amaterasu creates black flames from his focal point. Since he awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan in both of his eyes, he can use the Susanoo. All of his special abilities require a large amount of chakra, plus with his terminal illness, using the Mangekyo Sharingan is especially dangerous for Itachi. Sasuke's Mangekyo Sharingan was awakened when he saw Itachi die. With his left eye, he can also use Amaterasu. In his right, he can shape the flames or extinguish them. Because both of Sasuke's eyes are Mangekyo Sharingans, he can use Susanoo. Sasuke originally denied for his eyes to be transplanted with Itachi's, claiming that his views were different from Itachi's. Later, when he went blind, he accepted his brother's eyes, getting the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Madara Uchiha was the first person ever to get the Mangekyo Sharingan. We do not know what his individual abilities were, but he was able to use Susanoo. When he overused his eyes, he went blind. His brother transplanted his Mangekyo Sharingan into Madara, keeping the Uchiha going. Obito got his Mangekyo Sharingan after seeing the death of Rin Nohara during the Third Shinobi War. But it caused Kakashi Hatake to get it at the same time because he wielded Obito's right eye. Both of their Mangekyo Sharingans had Kamui, the ability to teleport targets to Kamui's dimension, though in different manners. The right eye can use close-range Kamui, teleporting himself or people they are in contact with, or just teleporting parts of their body, giving the effect of passing through matter. The left eye can use long-range Kamui, creating a barrier around a target that teleports them, also able to produce an attraction force to draw other targets close enough in. The left eye can also teleport themselves for complete teleportation. Madara steals Kakashi's Mangekyo Sharingan in order to chase Obito into the Kamui's dimension, to exchange it for Obito's Rinnegan, returning himself to his original power before he got reincarnated. Obito at that time was possessed by Black Zetsu. During this period, Black Zetsu had both abilities from both Mangekyo Sharingan. After being freed from Black Zetsu's control, Obito is able to use both abilities quite well, being able to retrieve Sasuke from Kaguya Otsutsuki's distant dimension. But soon afterward, both of his eyes are destroyed when he is killed by Kaguya Otsutsuki's all-killing ash bones. His spirit briefly returns to the living plane and inhabits Kakashi, manifesting both Mangekyos with their respective abilities through Kakashi and, by extension, Susanoo. Thank you all for watching the video to the end. Now there are a few more things I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited amount of time, so if you're interested, go in the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. Secondly, I'd like to thank our $5 plus Patreon supporters for helping to fund these videos. Lastly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank the writer for this video, as well as the editor for this video. Their details will be in the description. If you're a voice actor, editor, or writer, or you're interested in becoming one of those, go to the Discord that is in the description of this video and hit up the head of one of those areas. We're always looking for members to join us. So, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and hit that like button if you like the video. Until next time, peace out, mortals. Have an amazing day.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby.